The 710.
Coke if you got it. Coca-Cola? No Coke? No? I've got my car down here. Yeah. My friend's in my car. I'm hoping I'm on there.
LAPD says that they have authorized. There's some protesters downtown in LA, in the Alameda and Temple area, and LAPD announced about 10 minutes ago that they have authorized the use of less lethal munitions in downtown LA. This is about 10 miles away from that here that you're looking at. But if you turn on ABC7 on YouTube, you can see the downtown scene with lots of law enforcement there and some protesters on the street there.
I don't know if that fire is still burning to the right by the meat market. One of our viewers said it looks like a fire truck on the right side of the screen. Maybe so. ABC7 has a helicopter shot of downtown LA. Big police presence. There's some protesters on the street there. It doesn't look like a huge crowd there. This is Compton on Alondra Boulevard, I think it is, just west of the 710 freeway, near Paramount, California.
Keep waving your hand.
Of course. No, you're good. Heel kick.
This feed is AFP feed. I pay AFP for their feeds. Thank you to Michael Bellina and JJ McKay and Gabby for your support, and Ak123. Uh-oh, what's going on now? What's happening now?
Here's a little summary from the Washington Post. President Trump on Saturday ordered the California National Guard to Los Angeles to intervene in protests of immigration sweeps, a move that was condemned by the California Governor Gavin Newsom. The White House move to activate the National Guard marks a major escalation of immigration enforcement hostilities in what the president has promised will be the largest scale deportation operation in history. The protests began after federal immigration officials began sweeps in Los Angeles County on Friday, including in the Fashion District downtown. Again, so protests have broken out in LA and some in New York this weekend, yesterday and today, in a response to immigration sweeps by federal authorities. Sea Turtle thinks they will just move to another location.
Gracias por el apoyo. No puedo leer comentarios, pero muchas gracias. Estamos acá en la ciudad de Compton, California, Atlantic y la otra, donde desde muy temprano en la mañana hay manifestaciones, hay choques con las autoridades por motivo de la redada.
go to the other side. There's not even enough people over here to cause a problem. I think they're just not taking any risks. After what's going on, they're afraid that people are going to.
You know, I kind of forgot about it because we tried listening to the scanner several times earlier today, and it wasn't particularly helpful. I'll turn on the scanner. Well, one scanner I have, LA scanner I have, just to see what's on it. Oh, I think we might have lost that feed. By the way, I think that feed might have ended. Let me check though. We might have lost that feed anyway. So. I can check the scanner and see, but I don't know if I'll be getting any more feeds tonight. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll see if they're going to restart that feed. There's a chance they'll restart it, but that feed might be over. Give me a couple minutes and I'll let you know. Oh no, wait, hold on. I think the feed is coming back. I think the feed is about to come back. I think. Hang on. I think the feed might come back. I'm not sure. It's possible. I'm waiting to see. Yes. No. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. It's not the feed I can use, I don't think. Sorry, I have the scanner on. I'm not hearing much. So right now, I don't have a feed I can use. But we could be getting one back. We'll have to see. So I'll give it a bit and see if anything pops up. But unfortunately, that one we were watching was very helpful. But they had been out there for hours, so sometimes they have to take a break, or they just stop it, or their battery runs out, or whatever. But I can't. I mean, I have my eye on a couple of things, but I can't just take them and throw them on my channel. I'm not aware of any kind of enormous doings right at the moment. I mean, I'm looking at the ABC7 shot of the downtown LA, the protests, and there's some people on the street. It seems pretty mild at the moment. There's a ton of police, some people on the street there, but nothing crazy. I'm looking at a couple feeds that some people are doing from the Compton location we were just looking at, and I'm not seeing much going on there. There's still a bunch of people out there. But we'll give it a few minutes and we'll see. Thank you, Michael and P-Town Brown. P-Town Brown and hold on. PZ Papa Zulu.
We're going to have to clear out, and we're going to refuel. Unknown if we'll be able to respond if you guys need anything due to the cloud cover, but we'll try if we can.
That sounded like a helicopter saying they got to refuel.
When I come in, we're going to be clearing out and refueling. I don't know if you'll be able to respond to the cloud cover. You advise, thank you.
That might be the police helicopter saying that. Saying they got to... Yeah, look at this. I bet we're going to see this right now on Flight Radar 24. Hold on. Right here. No, I got to pull this up here. They were saying they got to refuel. So that's... Is this the helicopter? That's downtown. That is a LAPD helicopter, still going.
But they said we got to refuel, and then they said they might not come back to the cloud cover. So maybe they'll leave soon. I don't know. If that's the one, might be a different helicopter.
And for the advice, that subject with the first killing of Charlie King is returning at an NCIC as a wanted person. Use caution with violent tendencies, alcoholic. It's going to be no extradition and state pickup only. That's out of Ohio for that name, date of birth.
This area right here,
Caution for drug charges, and the subject has also been routed with that jail number.
this right here is, this helicopter is going around where the Fox live shot is downtown right here. That's where that one is. And then Compton is down here.
Units hold the air. 93 tell when you're being covered. 10-9. Copy. Suspect is handcuffed and prone out. Just confirm your location. You said 8044 Santa Monica. 8400 Santa Monica Boulevard. You have 93 boy responding. Was there a second unit? Copy. The one unit sufficient. Is there a sergeant to respond as well? 90 Sam is responding.
One sec here.
93, someone, did you want the sergeant code? 90 Sam, if you could respond to me.
Let me talk for a bit about the National Guard troops deployment by Trump. So AP says the laws on when a president can deploy troops on U.S. soil are a bit vague. AP says generally federal military forces are not allowed to carry out civilian law enforcement duties against U.S. citizens except in times of emergency. AP says an 18th century wartime law called the Insurrection Act is the main legal mechanism that a president can use to activate the military or National Guard during times of rebellion or unrest. But Trump did not invoke the Insurrection Act on Saturday. Instead, he relied on a similar federal law that allows the president to federalize National Guard troops under certain circumstances, says AP. The National Guard is a hybrid entity that serves both state and federal interests. Often it operates under state command and state control using state funding. Sometimes National Guard troops will be assigned by their state to serve federal missions, remaining under state command but using federal funding. The law cited by Trump's proclamation places National Guard troops under federal command. The law says that can be done under three circumstances: when the U.S. is invaded or in danger of an invasion, or when there is a rebellion or danger of rebellion against the authority of the U.S. government, or when the president is unable to execute the laws of the U.S. with regular forces. But the law also says that orders for those purposes shall be issued through the governors of the states. It's not immediately clear if the president can activate National Guard troops using this law without the order of that state's governor, says AP. The role of the National Guard troops will be limited. Notably, Trump's proclamation says National Guard troops will play a supporting role by protecting ICE officers as they enforce the law,
rather than having the troops perform law enforcement work. Steve Vladek, a professor at the Georgetown University Law Center, says that's because the National Guard troops cannot legally engage in ordinary law enforcement activities unless Trump first invokes the Insurrection Act. Vladek says the move by Trump raises the risk that the troops could end up using force while filling that protection role. The move could also be a precursor to other, more aggressive troop deployments down the road, he wrote. Steve Vladek of Georgetown, a law expert from Georgetown, also said there's nothing these troops will be allowed to do that, for example, the ICE officers against whom the protests have been directed could not do themselves. A little more background here from AP. Troops have been mobilized before. The Insurrection Act and related laws were used during the civil rights era to protect activists and students desegregating schools. President Dwight Eisenhower sent the 101st Airborne to Little Rock, Arkansas to protect black students integrating Central High School after that state's governor activated the National Guard to keep the students out. George H.W. Bush used the Insurrection Act to respond to riots in Los Angeles in 1992 after the acquittal of white police officers who were videotaped beating black motorist Rodney King. National Guard troops have been deployed for a variety of emergencies, including the COVID pandemic, hurricanes, and other natural disasters, but generally those deployments are carried out with the agreements of the governors of the responding states. In 2020, Trump asked governors of several states to deploy their National Guard troops to Washington, D.C. to quell protests that arose after George Floyd was killed by Minneapolis police officers. Many of the governors agreed sending troops to the federal district. At the same time, Trump also threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act for protests following Floyd's death in Minneapolis, an intervention rarely seen in modern American history, but then Defense Secretary Mark Esper pushed back, saying the law should only be invoked in the most urgent and dire of situations. Trump never did invoke the Insurrection Act during his first term. But while campaigning for his second term, he suggested that would change. Trump told an audience in Iowa in 2023 that he was prevented from using the military to suppress violence in cities and states during his first term, and said if the issue came up again in his next term, I'm not waiting. By the way, Pete Hegseth, Secretary of Defense, said on X tonight that active duty Marines at Camp Pendleton were on high alert and would also be mobilized if violence continues. So I'm not a legal expert. There are some legal issues about whether Trump can legally send the National Guard in this situation. He's ordered it. I don't know if there's going to be a lawsuit against it by someone. We'll have to see. So I don't at the moment, I'm waiting to see. I don't have any feeds I can show you right now at the moment that I have the rights to. We lost the one that was going in Compton. I'm looking at a couple of feeds from Compton. It seems pretty similar to before. Bunch of people on the street. Helicopter overhead.
We just overshot 2 vehicles and these Boeing gone about 5 miles an hour. North 110, south of the 405.
Seeing some fireworks. Maybe it looks like maybe there's a fire still burning there in Compton. I'm not sure. And then if you look on ABC7 on YouTube, you can see an overhead shot and an on-the-ground shot of downtown LA, where there was a protest going on near some federal buildings there for hours, and police have really moved in there. They've declared an unlawful, what would they say, unlawful assembly, and I'm seeing some people standing on the street there. It doesn't seem very active on the shots I'm seeing from downtown. This Flight Radar 24 is showing a police helicopter in that area. It's just circling there. That's what we have on the screen right there. And I'm not aware of any kind of significant protest activity anywhere else right now. There might be, but I'm not aware of it. But we'll give it a few minutes and see if we can get any other streams. Thanks, by the way, to our moderators who've been here. Robert Mayqueen is here right now moderating. And Linda Bell, Kamisha, and Larry moderate for us on X. Kay Lowry, Body, Paul Anderson, Margaret Riley on Facebook. Thank you. And on Twitch, David Green, Matthew Kohai 3, Sarah, and Surly Dev. And I don't know if there will be protests in other cities. Maybe if there's immigration raids in other cities, there'll be protests in other cities. I can't tell you. This is also, I don't know about Sunday tomorrow. Hold on a second here. Somebody said they heard about a store getting looted somewhere. Where? Someone said they saw a live stream was showing a store getting looted. Is that in Compton? Is that the same? Is that in the same area as? Yeah, I mean, I think the feed people are watching is one, and it's in the same area we were watching because I can see Dale's Donuts. There was going to be a press conference by protesters, and it never happened, as far as I'm aware. I believe it got canceled. I don't know why. Oh, hold on. I had the scanner on. I turned it down.
Officer 37, dark jacket, black shirt with design, black jeans, now seen through rocks at the window. He's sitting in the bedroom window. Informant has restraining order against the DT. It's going to be temple tag 147. Is there a template to use this, please? 5-3 taking the assist. Temple 5-3 took the assist. Good, sir.
Thanks, by the way, to Dude Control for the gift subscription on Twitch. Thanks, John Deej over there on Twitch for your support. Anu Yu, thanks for on Twitch. Desi on Twitch, thank you. Krista Nanana and Luddington 771, thanks over there on Twitch. And Posaunen and Bacon Farts on Twitch, thank you. I'm a Peaky Blinder. So I'm behind on my Twitch thank yous. That's my fault. Douthis Coffee and Bacon Guy. Trav Rake. Wow, I got way behind on the Twitch thank yous. That's totally my fault. Brobama Bin Laden. S. Stern. Zaishi on Twitch. Thank you. And thanks so much. Hey, that's very generous of you. EYT 1972 7000. That's very generous of you. Thanks for your support, EYT. Also, Alexander Kwan, thanks for being a member. Red Girl, Michael Joseph Murray, thanks for being members. Candace Wilson, thanks for the membership. PH Survivor 92, thank you. Esdraelon, thank you.
And Snaz Merelda, thank you.
Gonna go to 68 Paul, 1 to 97. 272 downtown 189.
LA 210 South. It's going to be for a Black Nissan Altima. It's going to be super south of 69th Street.
Somewhere it's going to be for a Black Nissan Altima, over just south of 60.
You know, something that's happened in LA and also New York the last couple days is
LA
you've had
120 Tom. Here's the vehicles at GOA 98.
you've had these immigration raids go on, and then protesters will try to interfere with those raids being carried out. So, for example, where is it here?
Numerous times to leave, and they will not leave. So that, and the officers are here. They're standing by, and they're watching the scene here.
Hold it. Where's that sign? We're gonna keep pushing down to that sign. Sign set to our right.
No, because when the officers advance forward, everybody scatters and runs, and so they haven't arrested anybody. But you know, officers are moving more. They're moving. I mean, no, there's been no arrests that I've seen, but that doesn't make this any less of a situation out here. Now there is a protester that just fell over there, and now it looks like we might be having an arrest over there. It's hard to say because there's a lot of officers blocking my view, but I did see him fall. I did see him fall, and now he's on the ground. So that might be the first arrest of the night here. But you know. There's a what on the wall? Oh, they're climbing the wall. Okay. Oh, the sign, Joe. Watch the sign.
A dispersal order has been issued by the incident commander to all those who remain at the intersection of Alameda and Temple. That's what the helicopter shots were showing downtown. You must leave south. They basically said something like this a while ago. You must leave southbound on Alameda from Temple. The use of less lethal munitions has been authorized. Less lethal munitions can cause pain and discomfort.
Yeah, a brand new, super efficient air conditioning system installed, and do not put a single penny down in the process.
Clark 210 1PM, taking you assist, thank you.
Oh, KTVU. One of our viewers mentioned that KTVU is showing a live shot from Los Angeles. KTVU on YouTube is showing a live shot from Los Angeles at this intersection. I think it's on Alameda. I saw the Alameda and something, maybe Alameda and Temple. So you can check that out. Again, I'm not seeing that many protesters there. I'm seeing some protesters kind of hanging out in the street. They're going up to some protesters now who really were just standing there, and they're just making them leave. They're saying they're basically walking forward with them and pushing and forcing them to leave. They're not fighting with them or anything.
Red Charger had a 417 tag 122. Attention Lakewood units, code 3 response 929, 911N, Del Amo Boulevard and Woodruff Avenue, Del Amo and Woodruff, male white adult wearing all black. Not sure if conscious or breathing, tag 231, Lakewood unit 1. Tom 1 and 1, response to 0133, Tom 1. Is there a second Lakewood unit, 3 or less, to Del Amo and Woodruff? 135 boy was in 3. Was there a unit in less than 3? 132 Tom 2 and 1, response to 3. 132 Tom 2. West Hollywood 90 Sam, were you 97 on Santa Monica? 90 Sam? Copy, 90 Sam is 97.
Guys, I have another live stream coming up. Oh my gosh, special treat for you for sticking around. We have the Compton live stream coming back. It's coming back. I just got an alert about it. I could just see an alert about it. So the Compton live stream is coming back from AFP. Maybe they need to replace their battery or whatever. But it should be back momentarily. As soon as I have it for you, I will put it on the screen. How about that? So shortly we should have the stream from Compton. I don't know how much is really going to be going on there at this point, but we're getting it back.
Lakewood 132 Tom 2 1097 929
Any moment now. Supposedly. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get it back any moment now.
Temple use for the SMB on Freer. Informant's to be at 10726 Freer Street and has to leave the property.
I'm literally looking at it, waiting for it to start, so. Anyways, I prefer to have one. I can show you than not have it. Hey, thank you to Joseph Fiorentino. Thanks so much, Joseph. I appreciate that. Thanks, Roger Shoemaker, for the gift membership. Thank you, PZ Papa Zulu. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis Kennedy, for the gift memberships. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks, Snaz Merelda, for your support. Again, any moment now, this stream is supposed to start. I'm just waiting. As soon as I have...
64 early handle 911B 902R 23951 Socorro Drive, number 303, Compton McBean. Male 60s, unconscious, unresponsive, fire on scene, tag 170.
Oh, the feed is supposed to start, I guess, like now. This exact time, I think. The feed is supposed to start just about now, at 1 a.m. Eastern time. It's now 1:01, so it's a minute late, but it's not that late. sorry, but I'm just waiting for it. You can also go to Flight Radar 24 if you want to look around at the different aircraft flying over the various areas. That's Flight Radar 24 right there. Again, I am just waiting to get the feed again, which we're supposed to get any moment now. But I have no control over it. So as soon as we get it, I'll put it up there for you. Will there be protests during the day on Sunday? Beats me. I have the feed. Here we go. Ready? Let me get it up there for you. Hold on. Hang on, folks. I'm putting it on there for you right now. There it is. There's the feed from Compton. Oh, it's hung up. Hold on. I'm getting the scanner off. Where's the sound? Where is the sound? Oh, here it is. It's hanging a little bit. Sorry, clearly they're having a little bit of an issue with the feed. People are not actually moving back and forth like that. Hopefully they can, we were having that a little bit before. There it is. There it is. Same location basis. I think it's the same location. Roughly the same. No, that says South Washington. Okay, so yes, this is that's Alondra Boulevard, looking east towards the 710 and South Washington. So that's a block west of the intersection with the burnt out car in it. It looks like what police have done. Oh no, that is the intersection with the burnt out car. You can see the burnt out car right there. So that's Atlantic and Alondra near Dale's Donuts. Because you can see on the left the burnt out car from earlier in the day. It's right on the screen. Yeah, when it's doing the pausing thing, that's not on my end. That's the original feed. But hopefully that'll improve. Wow. I think the camera turned their volume down. Try to turn it up a little bit. California's Attorney General, posted, Rob Bonta, the Attorney General of California, said, "We've been in touch." I'll show you what he said. This is from the California Attorney General. "We've been in touch with local law enforcement in LA. They have the resources they need to meet the moment, and we stand ready to assist should the need arise. There is no emergency, and the president's order calling in the National Guard is unnecessary and counterproductive." That's what the Attorney General of California said. Thank you, by the way, to Roy Lee Walker. Thanks, Roy Lee. AJ Kraus gave 20 people memberships in the chat. That's so nice of you, AJ. Thank you. Make sure you thank somebody like AJ if they gave you a membership or a gift subscription. Thanks again, PZ Papa Zulu, for all your support. Really appreciate it. I don't. Oh. One of our viewers said on AXN News on YouTube, they seem to be showing arrests. So if you want to, you can turn it on AXN YouTube, AXN News on YouTube, which I just checked it out a moment ago, and I think maybe they're showing some people get arrested. So that looks like it looks like it's maybe downtown. Remember, in downtown, they have given repeated orders saying to people, like, you gotta leave the area. So I don't know if they're arresting people who just refuse to leave the area. If they are arresting people, maybe that's the case. I don't know. But you can go to AXN News on YouTube and check it out for yourself. Right. So, yeah, I can confirm, if you can go watch it at AXN News. When I was looking at it, though, they're in that area, that downtown area where the Fox 11 camera was, near Temple and Alameda, where police have issued repeated orders for people to leave the area. So, again, I don't know if they're just arresting people who just refuse to leave. I'm not seeing big confrontations, so. But again, if you want to check it out, AXN News on YouTube. I appreciate people posting stuff in the chat like that so I can let you know where you can go look at it. Thank you to Not Cupcakes, by the way. Thank you, Not Cupcakes. I tried earlier today, I tried reaching out to a couple of the people streaming to see if they'd be interested in selling their streams. I didn't hear back. I'm sure they were super busy.
On December 14th,
I try sometimes to reach out to people who are there and offer to buy the stream from them, or to pay them to let me show their stream. But I'm sure people are really busy when they're doing this, and they might not see the messages or whatever. They're not interested. It's fine, So I try my best. Thank you, Jesse James, Quentin from Astoria, for being members. Ken Lance. Joe South Oz, Alana Robinson, our new member. No, this footage is live. This is a live shot right here. This is I am watching the original stream myself. It is a live shot. This is not a loop. It is a live feed. It looks similar to what was going on before because it's the same location. But this is a live feed. What happens is once in a while they have an issue with their stream, and it pauses, and things go back and forth a little bit. Oh, KTVU also has a shot. I think it's a Fox shot from downtown LA too. I think the KTVU shot is right near where that AXN News is. It's the same street. That's downtown LA. Yeah, of the various things I've checked out downtown, it doesn't look like there's much protest activity going on downtown right now. And even here, I mean, this is the Compton shot. We're not seeing that much here. There's a lot of police there. Now, protesters might go somewhere else or something, but this was a lot more active earlier, this shot. Oh, LAPD just posted. Look, guys. LAPD just posted, and they said, I'll show you what they said. Multiple people have been detained for failing to disperse after multiple warnings were issued. See? Remaining people in the area of unlawful assembly will be subject to arrest. Leave the area. That's downtown. That's where KTVU is and AXN News is. So they said they detained multiple people for failing to disperse. Oh, thanks to Esdralon for the gift membership. So nice of you, Esdralon. Shout out also to our subscribers over there on Twitch. People like Douthis, Beautiful Profanity. I appreciate you subscribing on Twitch. Subzies, Matthew Kohai 3, Susan CHF04. Sarah the Sugaro, Anu U. Ad revenue and ramen. Quake Clouds. All of our other Twitch subscribers. Shout out to our Facebook subscribers too. Sharon Klassen Goslin. Robert Real II. Rita Evans Lang. Gloria Marie. Kayla Ribati. Margaret Riley. Thanks. Thanks also Glenda Riggs for the Facebook stars. Thanks, Glenda. Glitchy, glitchy. Oh, wow, 86 GOP gave more memberships. Oh, my gosh, 20 more memberships. So nice of you, 86 GOP. So generous. Thank you so much. Please thank them. thank somebody if they give you a membership or a subscription. Thank you, 86 GOP. Yes, this is Compton. It's right across the freeway from Paramount. It's a little confusing. It might seem like Compton and Paramount had different protests today, and they kind of did. But the thing is, what happened is, just over the freeway, there was a protest. That was the major protest in LA today. Was in Paramount in LA County, and then then in the afternoon, there's a fire engine I think coming. But then in the afternoon, there was some protests across the bridge, and there was a car on fire. But this is just a couple blocks from where the Paramount protest was. The Paramount protest today was just across the freeway. If you keep going straight here over the freeway, you get to Paramount. So it's really close to where the Paramount protest was. It's kind of interesting. I will say this. I'm not aware of other major protests tonight in LA or anywhere else in California. There were some people marching downtown. But I didn't know if things were going to spring up other places, but I haven't been seeing it yet. It could, but I haven't seen it yet tonight. I've not seen any National Guard troops yet, personally. Erin Van S, thanks for subscribing as well. If I didn't thank you before. CL Erickson, our viewer, says, I hope this ends safely. Yeah, I do as well. A viewer sent me a clip of, yeah, if I have this right, Lil fella mentioned to me, I think I'd have to go back and watch it. If you go to the channel called Dad's Gone Live, I believe was showing some people taking some stuff from the AM PM store. I think that's, I'd have to go back and really watch it though, but my guess would be if you, Dad's Gone Live is a channel on YouTube. If you want, you can go there and rewind the stream and see if you can find the part where people are walking in and out of AM PM. Roger Shoemaker says, I saw that earlier. This stream might have ended right here, this one that we were watching. Oh, there you go. That one's over. All right. So anyways, yeah, I mean, I haven't gone back and watched it. I saw a clip somebody sent me that showed some people that seemed to be taking some stuff out of the AM PM. I don't want to say for sure because I haven't really gone back and watched it, but that's unfortunate if it happened. It's right near where it's right next to where our Compton stream was. Anyways, the ones I saw didn't even look like they were taking that much stuff. Some people had some stuff in their hands and stuff. So anyways, that's bad if that happened. Well, I will say if it shouldn't be hard for some of those people, I don't think it'll be hard to track them down because law enforcement will have a video of them. But anyways, go over to that stream. Again, I think the channel's called Dad's Gone Live, and you can go there and watch it and rewind it and check it out. All right. Yeah, I know a number of you have been watching some different channels, and it's good that people are out there taking footage and showing stuff. And all right. Well, we've been on for a while. You know, I think at this point, I think I'm going to start bringing this stream to a close. We've probably been on for about 10 hours. Look, if there's other big stuff that happens tonight or happens tomorrow, we can come on there and do another stream. So, but at the moment, I'm not aware of any kind of huge doings at the moment. So I think it might be time for us to take a break here. But I really, really appreciate you guys tuning in for the channel, for the stream today, and all of the moderators who've been here. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't know how this will play out. National Guard supposedly coming in. I don't know. I could see there being a bunch of protests. I could see there being not. Maybe it depends on how many more immigration raids there are. You know. Hold on a second here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think it's time. So look, we will keep an eye on what's going on. If there's big doings or other big stories, we'll do another stream. It's agenda-free TV. We cover all kinds of live breaking news without an agenda here. So you can subscribe, follow the channel if you want. And also, I will post updates on my X account, which is @Lookner on X. That is where I post about news all the time. @Lookner on X. I just put the link in the chat. But if you're on X, @LOOKNER. Hold up here. Hold on a second here. There. @Lookner. So follow me there for breaking news updates. And I would recommend turn on the notifications for the channel. We have a notification system that'll send you notification when we go live. I don't know in advance when we're going live. I don't know when big news is going to happen. I didn't know we'd be doing this stream today. So I would recommend you sign up for our free notifications. We do it through Discord. It's easy. It's free. The mods will post a link to the notifications in the chat. You can find the notifications link in the description on YouTube and Facebook as well. So sign up for the notifications. And also, huge shout out to our moderators. They've been here all day. So many people chatting with different views. I know people can get passionate about these kind of things, but our mods are the ones keeping it civil and respectful there. And we couldn't even have the chats without our moderators. So huge, huge, huge thanks to all of our moderators who've been there today in the chat rooms. Right now, Ruth Krafasi is there, and Robert's May Queen on YouTube. Thank you to them and all the other YouTube mods. On Facebook, Charlotte Webb, Paul Anderson, Kay Lowry Body, Margaret Riley, thank you so much. All of our Twitch mods who've been there today. David Green, Matthew Kohai 3, Sarah and Surly Dev, and the others in the ex-moderators, Linda Bell, Clary, Misha. Thank you so much to all of our moderators. Huge thanks. Thanks to you guys. A lot of you have been sending updates, letting me know about what you're seeing out there, who's showing stuff, and letting me know there's a helicopter stream, and sending me updates. So I appreciate you guys helping with the coverage, and appreciate you watching. And thanks to everybody who donated. Wow, a lot of really generous viewers today. That is what allows the channel to exist and also for me to buy footage and stuff. So you're the ones who allow this channel to be. So I greatly appreciate it. A lot of very generous people. I owe a thank you to Inanimate Carbon Rod, AJ Kraus, and Chief 9262. I never thanked over. Oh, thanks for the gift subs. Chief 9262 gave out 10 gift subs on Twitch. Very nice of you. 109 Zack Attack, thank you for the bits. MD Memory, thanks for subscribing. And shout out again to people like 86 GOP, very generous. All kinds of generous people today. EYT 1972 7000, PZ Papa Zulu, Karzar. I thanked the people earlier, but thanks again to all of you for all of your generous support. Because that's what allows a channel to exist. Thank you. Oh, also I owe a thank you to John Woods. Thank you, John Woods. That's very kind of you. And hold on, I want to shout out. Who is it here? Where is it? Where is it? Can't even find it anymore. I thanked them earlier. Oh, thanks to Leighton Klein. Thank you, Leighton. That's very kind of you. There was somebody I thanked before who I just wanted to shout out again, and I can't find it. Anyways, I thanked them before. I'll have to find where that is. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. I know it's here. Crazy. I'm writing myself a note to find it. Hey, so subscribe, follow the channel, Agenda Free TV. Another great way to find out when we're going live, if you're over there on X, is to follow us on X, Agenda Free TV. I always post there before we go live at Agenda Free TV. I will post updates about the channel there at Agenda Free TV. And we have a chat. You can chat with other viewers for free when we're not on the air. We have a Discord chat. It's free. A lot of our viewers like doing that. Check it out. It's the same link as the free notifications. Check out the Discord chat. And thanks so much to our Discord mods for all you do. Our Discord mods, thank you. And, if you watch on YouTube, I would suggest turning on the YouTube notifications. It's a little tricky if you want to turn on the YouTube notifications. The way you turn on the notifications on YouTube is you have to subscribe to the channel. Then you click this bell, see the bell? And then you choose all notifications. So if you subscribe on YouTube, make sure you have the bell clicked and you've chosen all notifications. Okay, I do want to shout out again our subscribers over on Facebook for supporting the channel. Martha Crawford, Robert Rial II, Kay Lowry Body, Margaret Riley, Aaron Van Ness, Rita Evans Lang, all of our other Facebook subscribers. Thank you so much. And also any others I might be missing. Thank you to our Twitch subscribers. Again, like Matthew Kohai 3, Wall Street and Shaggy, Ad Revenue and Ramen, Chief 9262, MD Memory, Wolfie, Dude Control, Matthew Kohai 3, Sarah Anu Yu. Who else over there? Chi-Town Bear, Soupsies, 109 Zack Attack, Ooskoohihi. All of our Twitch subscribers, thanks so much for supporting over there. And our YouTube members, all of our YouTube members, thank you. Like Gary Baines, J.K. Senar, Goth Conservative, JD63, Eamon O'Leary, CAC 813, Scott Messerschmidt, NY Committee, Jimmy ZNJ, Mason D, Dennis Kennedy, Wickedest Witch, Red Girl. Thanks, Brian Beelman, for all your support as well. Thank you so much, Brian. Eli Betts, thanks for being a member. Goth Conservative, Naughty, Mighty Mag NUFC. Talk TV. Mighty Mag NUFC Talk TV. Red Girl, Wickedest Witch. Scott Messerschmidt, I said that already. Dr. McRib. Crixby Pod. Thomas Darwin. Roger Shoemaker. Doug Cahill. Berry. Getchapul. Groovy Cheryl. J.D. Riddle. Kimberly Barr. Big Chungus. Chris N. Macro Geek. Thanks for being members. Mason D. Sunshine in Arizona. John. Was it John D? I missed it. Cheryl Moran. No, John. Tallulah A. Bell. Root Cellar. Megatron. Thank you. Stacky. All of our other viewers and supporters, thank you. All right, I am wrapping up this stream now. I'll keep an eye out. If there's some huge development tonight and I'm awake, we can definitely come back on the air. That's not a problem. But we got to wrap this up. We got to wrap it up. Take a break. All right, guys. A couple more shout outs. Sam Thompson, thanks for watching. Gary A. Cod Links. Billy Joe. All right, it is time. I'm not aware of any major activity going on at the moment, but I'll keep an eye out. Chris Beckwith says, is the National Guard going to show up and at what time? That I do not know. I assume they're coming, but I don't know at what time and
all
where.
of her stiff jeans
Maybe they're already
after I
there, some of
gifted
them.
her these. It's the perfect.
Thanks, Lori Hawkins, as well. Wow, 86 GOP is not done. 86 GOP at the last moment gave 20 more people memberships. So generous of you, 86 GOP. That is really generous of you. You've been incredible. Thank you so much for all your support for the channel. 86 GOP. Make sure you thank them for their membership if you just got one.
hey, it's Tish, as the sign says. I need you, and I need you with me. I need you to continue to support me as we do the work defending your freedoms, your liberties, and your rights. So let's continue to do this work, and let's continue to fight for equal justice for all. And let us continue to be indivisible. Chipping out. Tish, thanks.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I was just wanting to say that it looks like right now Temple and Alameda is open. You can see traffic is flowing through here, except of course if you wanted to go down. Wait, that is Temple and Alameda. I'm sorry. Temple is open. Alameda Street is not open because you can see the police are still here, but you see traffic flowing down Temple here, so that's a change. And definitely it is thinning out. It looks like the officers, the line is now broken. Possibly. I think they're going to be going out here. We'll see. Yeah, they're getting the formation. And now I say this, and then I see. I think this is where Leslie was talking about down where these apartments are. Looks like there's a lot of activity down that way. SkyCal probably is right over it. I do see that in the distance, but where I'm at right here, the officers are walking out. And there they go. Okay. Thank you. Oh, keep going. Oh, okay. So here come the officers here. They're walking. You see, they're going back. All their patrol cars are parked over there by the news vans down that way, right in front of that detention center. And there is some activity. I see a lot of people. It's where I'm at. Greg, can we flip this way? We can show everybody at home there what I'm looking at straight ahead there. That Leslie was mentioning that on the SkyCal above, and that might be the group of protesters. Is that Leslie? Were those the protesters you were talking about down that way? Possibly. Hard to say. But that's what we're seeing down here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. They are, yeah. Yeah. And they're coming down. Yeah, and here come those patrol cars. You guys, I'm so sorry. It's so loud out here. It's hard for me to hear. To go me up? Right. Okay. Okay. And I apologize again. It's really loud out here, so sorry if I'm not hearing you, but I heard that.
Three, two, one.
Whoa. Dang it.
Yes.
Whew.
She can't say.
I like it.
You like it?